This is Smallzy Surgery.
Hey, what's up? This is Niall Horan. In Smallzy Surgery on Nova.
This is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much.
Hey, Niall, on the show tonight, let's get you back on. The album out today, sir. Clap him in, everybody. I mean, he has produced himself a modern masterpiece. What a record! What a record, sir! Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it, Smallzy. Let's hope the rest of the world does too.
I think they will. There's I don't want to get... I mean, the world hasn't had a chance to probably listen to it yet, but in no particular order, I have highlighted my top 3 on the track list for you, if you don't mind me sharing, just to start the interview, just to warm you up. If You Leave Me, big fan. Save My Life, also big fan. Must Be Love, also big fan. I think you may notice here I'm a tempo melody man.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the uplifting bops. They're my 3 favourites in no particular order.
That's different than what I've heard up until now.
Is that so?
And a few Aussies have said If You Leave Me, which is very interesting.
Okay.
One of my favorites. Absolutely one of my favourites. Yeah, there's a DJ in you somewhere. You love a bit of tempo.
Yeah, I do. I do. I just feel. Yes, I don't know about you. I don't know about you as an artist or as you as a songwriter. What do you prefer? Do you enjoy? I guess every song is its own, has its own chance to tell its own story, so they have its own life. Do you enjoy ballads or tempo more? I guess each of them are unique, and the story they tell has a different part of you.
It's
right?
funny though. It's funny. I find it a lot easier to write the ballads.
Okay.
And sit there very simply and just you could see a song there, You Could Start a Cult or something. That was a 40-minute write. I wouldn't say it's very easy, but it's easier.
Okay.
And I would just sit there and just play, and whatever comes out. Whereas the tempo, you need to find the groove. You need to get the concept right. You need to get the melody that matches the groove. It's there's a lot more to writing an up-tempo song.
Yeah.
But I love a gig where it's just all guns blazing and firing with up-tempo and having the little moments of ballads and stuff like that. I always try and write a balance.
Yep.
When I'm making records. I'm always thinking about the show in the end, really.
Because you don't want a crowd that sits down the whole time. I feel like if there's too many
you don't want everyone
ballads, they're I'm gonna go do the merch run. It's a bit soft at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just I go to the toilet. I'm back in 5.
I've always wanted to know this. When you're on stage, because you got the big arena shows coming, and you've played arenas literally and stadiums your entire career, do you see people when they duck out? You're in the middle of a performance, can you see when people are exiting? And if you do, what do you think in your head? Do you think, am I doing something wrong? Is this are they walking out on this song? What goes through your mind when you see people exit?
A few things. It's obviously, right, this is their least favorite song, so they've used this to go to the toilet, because I do it myself. Towards the end of the gig, you can always tell when the last bus or the last train is gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just is there an encore? Don't know if I'm going to chance missing the last train.
Yeah.
So I actually generally don't do encores.
Okay.
I don't puzzle it too much, and if I do go off, I go off for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, come back on.
Yeah. Because you know what? I mean, you can always spot the dad who's bringing his kid. He's I'm beating the traffic. I mean, have you? If you've seen Slow Hands, we're out. This is it.
Yeah.
We're going to meet the. I'm not getting caught in the car park, leaving here all at the same time.
And you've got school in the morning.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. All right. Sorry, the new album called The Show. How many years in the works has this been for you? It's been a long time since the last record, but how long have you been solidly plugging away at this?
Solidly plugging away was probably mid 21.
Yep.
But there's a song in there called Science, and I wrote the show in August or September of 2020, and then didn't do a thing for ages because the whole world was locked down.
Yeah.
And the guy who produced the record with me is a Kiwi, and he couldn't even leave the country. And so that kind of slowed things down. The pandemic and everyone's doors being locked up wasn't helpful.
No.
And then mid 21, we got in the same room, and yeah, it was intense, but it was great.
Lovely. All right, well, one final question. One word that describes the album. It's out today for everyone in Australia. Before they press play on it this weekend, maybe have a listen to it. What's one word that sums it up for you?
Wow. Emotions.
Okay, I like that.
I don't even know. I'm going to have to come up with a better word in text here or something.
Yeah, no, there's no emotions works for me. Emotions works for me.
There's plenty of them in there.
Yeah, and I appreciate...
Just life, man.
Yeah. I appreciate a record where you know, every single song on that album is written by you and you're on every track. I think that speaks a lot to the emotion of the record. So congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. No, I do. I think relatable is another word too. I think we all I'm writing.
I only said one.
I'm writing introspectively.
I said one. I said one, not two.
You know what? Fuck you, Smallzy. I've known you long enough.
I love it. Dude, congrats, man. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Australia, all right?
Yes, please. Get your tickets.
Done.
On Tic-Tac or go to my website and you'll find everything you need there. Reasonably priced tickets for a great artist.
Just hold that, Frank. Hold that. Good on you, dude. Thank you, mate.
Smallzy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.